showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Aggies will kick it away to start us off. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. They'll run it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Early in this season, Greg, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's dropped to Schmitz for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the 1st down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
The pocket breaking down. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Oh, and it's a fumble. The defense makes the recovery, a turnover. The junior quarterback showing toughness, standing in there to take the hit.
That's just a heck of a job here by this defense of not giving up the play, despite being, I'm sure, dejected about giving up the 1st down on 4th down. They still had the presence of mind to knock that ball loose and get the turnover.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking downfield. It's Snead. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession and set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Again, makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. He pulls in the catch. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. The Vols look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. And the Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Touchdown, Volunteers. They cap the drive with 6 points.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Snead. Pressure is coming. Moves out of the pocket. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch. Make the stop after a big game all the way to the 34. First down and 10.
Boy, huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Ncaa Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He keeps it on a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's complete. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. The Aggies come to the line with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Back to pass. It's Snead. And it's caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of
situation. Direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tack it at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down. We're going to throw the football. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Catch made on the right side. And now the defense able to bring him down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Keen. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
14, Tennessee, 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Close to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the running back takes the handoff. He finds some space. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They look to throw it here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To throw, it's Snead. Quick throw over the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Volunteers are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Savage. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. No huddle now for the offense.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Yeah, he's looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Caught by the receiver.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Looking downfield. It's Snead. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. Powering through a tackle. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down now at the 44. A lot can change in one play. Suddenly this offense out near midfield. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vols.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Snead. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Savage. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Savage. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. He decides to keep it here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Can he get there on the ground? And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That catch is hauled in. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Pass complete, it's second down now. To throw, it's Snead. He escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's not going to bring out the third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Texas A&M offense back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. On the move now. He's going to put it down and run. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
It's a quarterback keeper. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Volunteers. And that will give them the lead now.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The Aggies hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Scanning the field. It's Snead. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He moved at his back. If he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
The offense going with the hurry out.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Makes a quick catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
And they'll take over.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense played coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. He's found some room at the 45. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The ball is caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Volunteers are going to keep this drive moving. When the receiver snags it, it's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Bringing pressure. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been.
And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas A&M, 24.
He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Back to throw. It's Snead. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, he breaks free. Still going. He's in the clear. The 30. The 20. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
And the Aggies will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. On the run here. Lets it go. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air, him go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. And one final play before the end of the quarter. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback keeps the football. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Aggies come up to the line in a hurry up.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And the back gets the football. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense in hurry-up mode. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Snead. Pulls it in. It's Savage. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Looking for his back. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60. Out of the gun now on third down. The sure hands. It's Jennings. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So now we'll have a field goal attempt. One of the biggest moments of this game so far. This will be a long-range attempt. 51 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
Hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Grinding away on the ground. And that run produces a decent gain.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And here's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tennessee. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Dropping back, it's Snead. The pass rush closing in. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Vols. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. And this one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking aligned, the timing was off, everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Game moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Volunteers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Defense is coming after him. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Tailback with another carry. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards.
He's looking deep here. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Oh, this defense. If there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
They can't stop him. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Game is clearly wrapped up, but the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Gets rid of it on the move. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the